When the seed is sown at the right time, in the right atmosphere, at the right temperature, in the rightly fertile soil, the seed turns out to be healthy as it keeps getting all the required ingredients for growth at the right time in future too. Hi friends, welcome to MJ Talks. Today I am starting a series, you can say, that how in my journey I kept meeting wonderful scholars one after the other, and how they kept guiding me towards my journey and towards my goal. So first and foremost, if I will recollect the scholars, the first and foremost scholar I can think of is Acharya Gopilal Amarji, who guided me towards my PhD. So when I met him, I was doing my graduation in education, and I knew somehow I knew that I am going to leave it in between, because after marriage and after having family responsibilities, it becomes quite difficult to study, and above all, it becomes like your dedication becomes less. So when my transformation happened in 2010 and I came into touch with the beautiful philosophy of Jainism. I studied it through Adhika Shuddh Devi Mataji, who is a disciple of late Acharya Bahubali ji. And when I studied through her, one day she gave me a book which was in English. The title of the book was Victory Over Violence, and the author was Acharya Gopilal Amar. So she told me that it is an English book and it is of no use for us, because we are Hindi people and we can study Sanskrit and Prakrit, but we cannot study in English. So she handed over that book to me, and because I was recently transformed and I was quite passionate about further studies in philosophy, in Jain philosophy in particular. So I read the whole book, and then I saw the image of the scholar, and I contacted him and I called him in my home actually. So then we kept discussing about different arenas of Jain philosophy, and somehow he saw some spark in me, and he told me that you should do PhD. And I said no, I am I'm not even graduate, so how can I do that? It's a far seemed dream, for me. So he said no, you should do it, because it will help you grow in a scholarly way, in a different way, which if you don't earn the degree, you will not be able to grow properly. So I even told him that my aim is not to gain any degree, I just want to study for my own satisfaction and all that. But he said no, you have to do it, because I can see something that you should be in touch with great scholars, and they will guide you in a different way altogether. So friends, till in 2010, I was completely unaware that one day it will happen, that I will complete my PhD, and I will miss him badly. That if he would have been here today, I would have touched his feet and took his blessing. So this is the thing. So he motivated me to study, and so after completing my graduation, which was in arts actually, I did the masters in Jain philosophy, and after that, unfortunately, on 8th July 2014, he left this for heavenly abode in his sleep. And I was badly shaken, because till by that time my PhD was not even started. It started in 2015, but he showed me the way towards it. So now it was my responsibility after his departure that I must fulfill his faith in me. So then I joined PhD in 2015, and very recently in 2020, as you all know, I have completed it, and I have dedicated my thesis to him. So it was my honor that I met him, and I still miss him, because he used to guide me in every way. So once I was doing my masters, and it was very very difficult. One day I talked to him on phone. I said no, मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, I can't do it. So I just want to leave it in between. He said no. He kept quiet first, and then he said no, you cannot do that. After all, you have to set an example in front of your children as well, so this will be a complete failure. No, you cannot do that. So when he showed his trust in me, so I kept going on and on. So it went like that. So seeing my financial status, once he was talking to me, and he somehow assumed that whatever I write, maybe I am getting someone right for me. So he challenged me that whatever discussion we had today, like it was a discussion of 1.5 hours around. So he challenged me that tomorrow you are going to write a poetry or anything about it, about the discussion we had. So as soon as he went my home, I wrote a I wrote a story or kind of a thing. In between I wrote a poetry as well, covering the topic of our discussion. So in my next video I will be reading out that, but that is in Hindi. So this is the thing, friend, as of now. And I still miss him, and I hope that wherever he is right now, he must be happy on my achievements, and he must be blessing me. So also, friends, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to have a glimpse of different topics of Jain philosophy, because in future I have got this board installed, but there are some issues with the lighting with this thing. So I will be covering many different topics related to Jain philosophy in future. So do subscribe to my channel and do share my videos with all your family and friends. Thank you so much.